And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's coming, everybody. I'm letting you know. Rosie Rios said the train has left the station. Hey, we're getting there. It's not going to be tomorrow, but like we are so getting there. I got some news for you. Here's we're starting off. It's going to be in this order. Canada is tracking credit cards to see about your carbon footprint. Not fucking cool. Next article will be about Coinbase winning their lawsuit and how it could affect Ripple. Third, um, there's a Stanford professor, and he's giving us the outlook for Ripple and CBDCs. Ripple has a very interesting, these two articles are related. The Stanford professor one, and then right back to back with that, an article about, I'm not going to tell you, but these two are related, and you'll see. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Lastly, will be a mini deep dive. It's about Australia. And some massive thing they just announced should be happening at a theater near you. And I got about one, two article. One of them's like about Codius. We're throwing smart oracles in there. I'm going to show you how all this comes together. It's gonna be a good solid 30-minute show because I got the deep dive and those take a little time. But it's guaranteed. I mean, this is now we get to see this stuff. I'm showing you the future on what's going to happen. Okay, this shit's not like, well, is it ever going to? Or no, I'm gonna show you exactly the path that they're following right now. I don't know everything, all right, but I'm showing you what I see in the news, and I kind of we get a better direction for this. All right, so it's a Friday where I'm at 7 o'clock, and when this show's over, it's bottoms up. I've got a little tequila, some whiskey, a different kind of tequila. Oh yeah. So who's the first one? Steve 3 and 1. Yeah, Helio Bob showed up. Dan, #1 Steelers fan. Got Z-Rex, Crypto She-Hulk is here. And then give me Crypto. Yurt Dog is here. Crypto She-Hulk again. Paul Fitton, member for 2 months. He's definitely a brave guy. He's probably one of those guys that go to Pamplona, Spain, and the run of the bulls. He'll be like running ahead of bulls that are chasing him. He's a brave one. Paul says, powerful guy with a powerful message. Thank you for all your dedication. Honored to be a member and part of the Crypto Hulk team. Right. This is a show that I make. How can I put it? I'm trying to be part of the solution. The problem is greedy fucking people all around the world and on crypto media websites and stuff, ripping people off, giving you fucked up advice. So that's why I do it. Paul Fitton. Oh, thanks. Definitely thank you, Paul Fitton. Come back again real soon there, buddy. Yurt Dog. That's a funny name. I can't forget that one. Tokenized Crypto Hulk shows as collectible NFTs. Oh my God, Crypto Hulk is currency. Oh man, Jeff Dahmer showed up. XRP for life. Mitchell. Some reason I want to keep saying Michael, but it's Mitchell. You got Melissa G showed up. One of the early moderators, I believe. Daniel Smith. I funked her first. I remember that name too. That's an old name from like 3 years ago. Wow. Kimmy Thomas. Good night from Holland. 4 o'clock. Oh damn, 4 a.m. Ooh-wee. Take it easy over there. No drinking and driving now. No harm, no foul. Sea Hulk. Okay, Mitchell. All right, let's get started in. It's a great Friday night with the news. Hey, Jorge. Hola, Jorge. Está mi amigo. All right, here's the first article. This is not cool, man. This is how it's going down near the end. Okay, I'm showing you right now the future, and it's not cool. Now, what I hope to do is get rich and be able to offload crypto in different ways or whatever before they get all communist on us and do all this carbon footprint and all that dumb shit. I'm just reading the article. I want you to see coming soon to a theater near you, wherever you live on this planet. These fucking commie environmentalist wackos. Okay, Canada. They have a credit card. Is it a bank? It's a bank credit card called Van City. It adds. Listen to this. It adds emission tracking feature to credit cards. Oh, thank you, Santa. I couldn't have asked for a more communist Santa. Van City took another step today in its communist footprint in its commitment to climate action. Oh God, yes. It is the first financial institution. Oh, trust me, all the other ones will follow like little communist robots. Carbon footprint, carbon footprint. We've got to stop the carbon footprint. They're trying to estimate. Canada is to offer its members a way to estimate the CO2 emissions that come from their purchases. Oh, dear brother. Members can see their monthly tally, so can the government, and compare it to the national average. And when you don't follow instructions, they shut your card off. No, that's down in the future. Not right now. They're just getting all these little assholes used to this shit, like little puppets. Put on the mask. Put on the mask. Wherever you go, put on the mask. Take the shot. Then they realize none of that shit works. Really, it doesn't. Um, we really are proud to be the first to provide this credit card tool to help our members. I think they meant to say to help spy on our members, but what do I know, right? Um, Vancity members are looking for ways to reduce the impact they have on their environment, particularly when it comes to emissions that cause climate change. Oh, God, yes, that's what I'm so desperately concerned about. Uh, I'm almost done with this article. I'm ready to punch my computer, but it's Apple and it's going to cost me a lot of fucking money. Let me scroll down. So I'm about done with this shit. The name of the company that's helping them become communist is called Ecolytic. ECOLYTIQ. Yes. Oh, look, listen to this. So Ecolytic is partnering with financial institutions to provide a digital solution combining climate awareness. You got to hear this, climate awareness, education, behavioral nudging. That means forcing behavioral nudging. Oh my, do you see what they're doing here? Oh, look forward to the communists shutting off your card. Crypto Hulk, you just like carbon too much. You get on a fucking bicycle. Your car insurance, yeah, your car insurance is canceled for a month. Oh, just watch. Your car registration is not valid for a month because you violated the carbon footprint, buddy. Going to jail. Seriously, this is so fucked up. I clicked out of that article. Let me check some comments here. Thank you. No harm, no foul. What up? What up? Ham says, what up? What up? Johnny, Utah. Why can I not see the name Daniel Smith in his content? That's weird. Hulk coin. Ripple partner. Marky Horn is here. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. Yeah, this Salarina, 1984 language. There you go. That's where it all starts. They let you in just a little bit, you let them in just a little, and then they fucking take over your house. It's like that cousin you never see that much, and he lives on the other side of the country, so he just wanted to stay a couple nights, and next thing you know, he's there 6 months running shit, Hoo-wee. Next articulo. Copy. All right. Coinbase. So what we got? I'll go through this one rather quick. It's an easy read. Coinbase was sued in a class action lawsuit by a bunch of dummies who claimed that, oh, Coinbase was selling us securities. We had no idea. Wow, what a bunch of dumb fucks. They sure wanted to buy that shit on the way up. And then when it dropped, now all of a sudden, oh no, I should have watched Crypto Hulk. I'm so fucking wrecked. The judge turned down the arguments of the people suing, adding those activities are of a piece with the marketing efforts, materials, and services. I don't understand what that means. I'm going to move on. In the latest development, crypto exchange Coinbase managed to win the dismissal of a lawsuit wherein some customers claimed, to win the dismissal of a lawsuit where some bitches claimed that the exchange facilitated the sale of unregistered securities. Back in October 2021, some bitches filed a class action suit against Coinbase in federal court, and they were seeking damages arising from the sale of 79 digital assets by Coinbase, which the bitches believed to be illegal contracts. Wow, illegal contract? You didn't even sign nothing. See, that's why I call these people bitches, men and women, all of them. Who in their fucking mind? Do you think you own part of a company because you buy? Where's the fucking contract, dude? Well, I thought that's what it was. Look in the fucking dictionary and find the definition of contract. It's nowhere near what you did, bro. Seriously. You went someplace, bought something with your credit. Where's the fucking contract at? Well, I thought that I signed. Well, you thought you were going to be smart and get rich, but it turned out you were dumb and stupid. The judge says, get your ass out of here. Adios, motherfucker, just like the drink, right? Paul A. Engelmeyer was the judge, and he's the one that dismissed the lawsuit. Now, here's the key thing. He did not comment on whether the digital assets were securities in the first place. Well, he must be related to Gary Gensler. They must hang out on weekends and swap Oscar Mayer stories, all right? Because Gary is in a position of the SEC, and for 2 years, he has not identified what is a crypto and what's not and what's a security. He hasn't done anything. And this judge is doing the same fucking thing here. He didn't comment on whether they were securities or not in the first one. How the fuck? Oh, maybe because if he was watching Crypto Hulk for the past 3 years, Crypto Hulk every week for 150 weeks has been saying, and I've said this every single week, we have no crypto laws, definitions, nothing at all. Maybe that's what the judge should have said in the United States Code, according to Crypto Hulk. We have no crypto laws and definitions, so therefore I can't render a decision in this case. That's what I've been saying about Judge Sarah Netberg. I don't talk about the Ripple trial on the show because I'm not fake. Shows on YouTube and all these others that talk about the trial are fake because we have no crypto laws. This judge knows that this whole case is a circus. It's that she can't do anything anyway. She can't tell you what crypto is and what crypto isn't. This case will either be dismissed or somehow appealed. She might dismiss it, and then the SEC will appeal it to higher. Okay, look, even the Supreme Court can't say shit because Crypto Hulk is the only one that knows this. Crypto Hulk's the only one that's been saying this for 3 years. We have no crypto laws and definitions, United States Code. Congress needs to do that. That's called the legislative branch. I've been saying, let's go back to 8th grade again and learn about the legislative, the judicial, these kinds of things, and the executive. Oh, but Crypto Hulk, you're actually right. The legislator does that, then sends it to the judges, make sure it's legal, and then the president signs it. Yes, we learned this in 8th grade. The judges seem to not know this right now. So there you have this case, another nothing burger because the judge won't say what the fuck it is. because the judge does not have jurisdiction, according to Crypto Hulk. Okay? This is not fucking complicated. What does Daniel Smith have to say? Hardware wallet, yes. Faraday bag, and weight. I mean, that's really it. Those are the basics. And then what you put in your hardware wallet, all the good crypto that we talk about on the show. And I'm not a financial advisor either. I'm not a crypto advisor. Let's see what else. My goal is completely financially destroy you. Okay. Everything I say is a lie on this program. Don't do or buy anything that I tell you. And that is your disclaimer. All right. Oscar Meyer Gobbler. Gobble, 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 gobble. Hi, my name's Gary Ginsley. And I can't tell you what cryptos are, but I want to act like the boss. Hi, my name's Gary Kinsler. I've been doing this job for 2 years and I haven't done anything. I haven't brought any clarity at all. Everybody's so fucking confused. I love it. I was hired just to stall time while they try to get Ethereum to work, and fuck, that shit will never work. So it looks like I'll have to leave this job and go to the Federal Reserve and take a pay increase because I guess that's what they do in the government. Okay, next article. I'm going to burn through this one. Copy. Copy. Hold on a second there. Looks like good old Don dropped something in my Christmas sock hanging on the fireplace. Don Foley, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. We got somebody here for 2 months. Good old Tommy. Looking at MNW, it is a partner with Ripple Stellar, Perolator, DHL, FedEx, UPS, and Swift. 19 times. It has only 48 million total supply. Only 2.3 more tokens of Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, so thanks for reporting that. Let's see. So did I? Okay, I just posted that one. All right. A Stanford professor weighs in. Can Ripple XRP serve CBDCs for billions of people worldwide? I think all of us here know that's a definite yes. That's an easy one. Experts take and future outlook. So here's an expert's take and future. Okay, God, yes. Let's hear what the Stanford professor has to say. Stanford professor Daryl Duffel. Well, that's a name. What's up, Daryl Duffel? Shares that despite rapidly becoming a global phenomenon, CBDCs face multiple setbacks. Ripple offers solutions that can help solve these CBDC pitfalls. Well, that sounds about right to me. It's pretty much Captain Obvious to that one. Ripple, the developers of the XRP blockchain, continues to explore possibilities that central bank digital currencies can unlock for countries. As part of, now this I've heard of, the University Blockchain Research Initiative. Ripple has, I don't think there's a link for that one, but Ripple has recently highlighted the challenges and strides. Okay. Daryl Duffel, an active, okay, so this guy named Daryl is a member of the University Blockchain Research Initiative. He's an active participant, noted in a Ripple blog post that CBDCs are rapidly becoming a phenomenon. Oh, check this out. Check it out. The last part of this sentence, 95% of the world's GDP are working on a CBDC. I think what they're talking about is governments in the world. Like when I first started with crypto 3 years ago, I think 20 or 30% of the banks were looking into CBDCs. Now it's 95. Like I'm shocked right now. I saw this earlier today. I'm like, dude, 95%? Like, wow. So we're getting real close here. Oh, check this out. The college professor also pointed out that among the large economies, the United States is currently the least advanced in developing a CBDC. This is due in part to the lack of regulations. I've only been saying that once a week for about the past 150 weeks. And opposing positions held by factions of the government. I think we know what faction, I'm not going to say, is holding back the The ones getting bribed by the banks, that's were the ones. I think that'll be the end of that article. I didn't really. It's a light read, not much there, but it's just interesting to know. Let me click out of that. Check a couple comments. I got one last one until we get to the big show, as they call it. Jacques, welcome, Jacques. Good idea. I did ask her. Let me start at the top here. Nobody validating on Gary's node. Present for class. Yeah. I went out for dinner with some humans and I had a great time. What? I went to Lazy Dog Restaurant. Oh God, I had the campfire pot roast with mashed potatoes, and it had a little bit of veggie and stuff in it. It was good, and I split it in half, but I mean, it was damn good. Let me tell you, I've eaten there a couple times already. Like, I'm going back. It's just a amazing place to eat. Do judges get to go to jail asking for a friend? Oh my God. Okay, focus now. Let's go. Okay, listen to this one. So we just got done talking about the college professor. Now keep this in mind. So let me jog your memory because I got a little bit distracted there. Let me load this one in first. I want to be my own bank, says Bond. I heard that, dude. That's why I'm not tripping about offloading. I'll go to some other country, become a citizen, open up a fucking bank, bribe the lobby the government, and open a bank. Fucking yeah, man. That's what I'm doing. Okay, we just got done talking about the Stanford professor. 95% of the countries around the world doing CBDCs. Check this out. Ripple is seeking a blockchain engineer for CBDC related projects. Oh, really? How interesting. We just got done talking about CBDCs and how Ripple's trying to help the world. We already know that the United States Bank, the Federal Reserve, uses R3, a Ripple partner. They separated since, but they're using Ripple technology, R3, Ripple partner back in what, 2016 or 18. A Ripple partner was working with the Federal Reserve on CBDCs and stuff. Oh, but we don't hear nothing about that. Okay, got it. That's a little secret. The new hire for Ripple will be responsible for designing and building prototype. Oh, really? For who? Software solutions on top of the private ledger. Oh, that's the secret one. So, okay. Probably for some rich companies then. Uh, you got to be enrolled in an undergraduate or graduate computer science program, be proficient in at least one major programming language such as JavaScript or Python. What if you got big arms? Is that like Python? Like, and I've been working out almost 38 years. I wonder if I get a job there at Ripple because I kind of have a little bit of Python going, not fully like I used to when I was young, but I don't know. But then again, I don't know anything about coding and stuff, so probably won't work, right? Okay, got it. Seahawks are absolutely amazing and a rock star. Maria Sangria. Hey, Maria's here to let you know. Okay, now on to the main show. You arrived just in time. Here we go. All the bullshit's over. Now we got to do some work. I'm telling you, this one is going to be a little tricky. I'm going to admit to you, I don't quite understand what the fuck some of the stuff is in this article because they're coming up with new names and okay. So I am not going to be an expert on this article. So some of the shit I might just read some stuff off and be like, I don't know. Like you might ask me a question, I'll be like, I don't know. I'm just reporting it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is a big story. Heart's kind of pounding just a little right now. Australia's crypto token mapping consultation has a novel approach. Today, the Australian government treasury opened a 1-month consultation on token mapping. That means in a month from now, they're coming back with their plan, okay? Tokenizing means making cryptos, by the way, for new people. Once it has completed the token mapping process, 1 month, it expects to proceed to start to crypto license and custody registration. Oh man, in the first half of this year, I'm in the money. I'm in the money. The Australian approach. This is good. I'm starting to get a little more positive now. Hoo-wee, I'm tired of being poor. The Australian approach is significantly different compared to other jurisdictions, makes a lot of sense, and is rather thoughtful. For example, typical token classifications, including stablecoins, security tokens, and utility tokens, and a more granular taxonomy within those. That doesn't even make sense, but okay. But that's not the path Australia has taken. So America is looking at it like, security token, this token, that token. Australia doesn't look at it like that. And let me tell you something. Right now, coming soon to a theater near you, we'll be switching over to like what Australia is doing, okay? You'll see. Why? I don't have the articulos, but I've already shown them before. I just can't always be flashing articulos. You guys that have been with me for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 years, you can verify when I say it. So Ripple has worked with Australia. Ripple has, I have the article for that one. Oh yeah, I do have, wait. Yeah, I do. I've got proof that Ripple has worked with the government of Australia to help them make their laws. I do have that one article, that's it. And it's coming up right after this. Ripple's all in this, just saying. And I got the proof for that, where Ripple was instrumental in the country of Australia forming what we're seeing right here at this juncture. Wouldn't be prudent. Let's see. So Australia's going to change like the names of things. Now, I don't quite understand what they're doing. I've already told you that before I made the video. I've read it a few times. I don't fucking get it. Nonetheless, I will report it. Hey, the fact that these motherfuckers said in the first half of the year, they'll have crypto licensing and custody legislation in the first half of this. Fuck, dude, I don't have to understand a fucking thing. Show me the money. I can understand that. It believes the way Australia regulates financial activities differs from countries that exhaustively list types like, securities token, this token, that token, that token, the other token. Australia's not doing that. They're breaking it down to like 2 different kinds, okay? So here we go. Australia's proposed token taxonomy. They envision 2 classes of crypto. Number 1, intermediated token systems. And then the next kind are public token systems. So in the first one, intermediated means crypto asset services. And then intermediated crypto assets. I don't understand what the fuck all this shit is, but I'm just reporting it to you. Number 2, public token systems. Number 1, there's network tokens. And then number 2, there's public smart contracts, including some crypto assets created using smart contract tokens. It says here, our quick read of the document from Australia led us to believe that tokenized securities are out of scope because they are financial products that fall within existing regulations. Now that makes total fucking sense. So what I would venture to say, if there's a crypto that acts like a money market account or something, that will be governed under that agency that already exists. If a crypto acts like a security, Gary, help us out, throw us a fucking bone after 2 years, quit hogging all the dog bones, Gary. Gary tends to like bones. So it's looking to me like in Australia, if something already exists and you can show that what the government will do is it'll not allow any kind of crypto sales in Australia. They're going to get the laws real serious on this, probably 7 years penalty, felony or something. They're going to do this to scare the F out of everybody so that they don't go use a VPN to some other country and buy. I'm telling you, those days are over. That's why I said, get all your shit now, hardware wallet. Don't be like to see all these stupid ass other fucking programs. We're having all you guys buying shit, keep it on exchange so you can buy the dips. No, dude, you ain't doing none of that shit. They were just doing that to take all your fucking money. for all these years. Oh, I got this new coin coming up. You got to get it. It's gonna, it's gonna do all this stuff. So you just keep getting that course every month and trying to buy shit. Look, and I was telling you guys 3 years ago, buy your crypto, put it in a hardware wallet. Don't do a fucking thing. Just leave it. Okay. And then, the Faraday bag and shit. But it's like these other people had all these fucking courses. Man, I'm gonna tell you my entry and exit points. Da 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 da. And I am here to get you financially destroyed. And then I'm going to recommend FTX. And then all those members got wrecked. I'm like, wow, what a fucking donut hole fucker. That's what he is. So then we get down into intermediated token systems. The intermediated token system currently covers a large proportion of cryptocurrency activity. This kind of system will have a real world link. Examples of intermediated services include centralized lending and borrowing. So when you lend and borrow, that's going to be an intermediated token system. Then we have an intermediated crypto asset. What is that? Covers a wide array of tokenized assets, such as licenses, intellectual property, rewards, tokenized non-financial assets, fiat currency that's tokenized, wrapped real-world assets. See, a lot of this stuff, I'm just not familiar with what the shit is. I'm like, I told you, I have a basic crypto channel. I buy great crypto, lock this fucking shit up, and wait to see what happens. I don't even have to know all the shit about the stuff. Like, I know what the fuck, I know where it's going to be. So my senses 3 years ago, get all the money I got, dump it into XRP, lock that shit up in a ledger and Faraday bag and shit, and just sit on my fucking hands like this. Don't listen to these dumbass crypto channels because they're going to get you wrecked like Fat Boy. And just don't do anything. Watch my channel and learn, get more good shit, and then sit back on your hands. But if it's the ISO shit, go ahead and just buy. That's cool. What I'm talking about is don't stake, don't no NFTs, no nothing at all. Don't do a fucking thing. Okay? Simple, and then you're rich, man. Let me check a quick comment. I'm almost done with this article because it's like a lot of shit I don't even want to read. Do you want to know the difference between a weak burger and a burger that has strength? Okay, that's kind of like a little bit off the subject, but someone throw Gary a ring so he can play with his precious. Mrs. Funnot made it, y'all. 32 minutes after the show, but I understand YouTube doesn't let people know. For everybody that wants to know, what you have to do frequently on my channel is go into your settings and check notifications and check it all. This platform turns off people's notifications almost on a weekly, but probably every 2 weeks. So what will happen is this: like once I get videos and they start hitting like 20,000 views, shortly thereafter that, everything drops. They cancel people that are on automatic pay memberships. They cancel those out. They unalert you, because this is what happens. You'll see my shows. I'll go from 4,000 views, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it starts pinging around 8,000 or whatever. And I'll make a video and it busts up to like 20, 25,000. And then boom, they pull the plug right after that. That's what you'll notice. And then the channel goes back down like 4,000 again. And it builds back up, boom, just like it's common. So you have to like pretty much every week just reset shit like that. Like unsubscribe and then subscribe again or whatever. And then also start filing complaints and threatening lawsuits and stuff because you're paying customers. See, that's illegal actually. And I'm looking into this now with some things. I want to see if they can change their tune or not. But when I get a group, I'm going to probably talk to a small business association lawyer or a district attorney where I live in this county and see if I can get them to take this case where all of you can they can create some kind of a form that has check boxes and you can say what you've noticed. And if we can get like, I don't know, 1,500 to 1,000 people put together, I'm probably sure a district attorney would do it because it's illegal. You're paying money for a service and the people at the top of YT are like, oh, these people don't need to hear this. And they just simply turn it off. I got people that want to pay want to give a donation, but the donation button don't work. Or they want to join, but it won't work. They want to leave a comment in a section, it won't work. One guy said there's no comment bots. He's like, what are you talking about? There's a line there with a little dollar bill, and he's like, that's not in the bottom corner of my screen. I'm like, what? So all these kinds of things. So just beware, keep track of what goes on. But and you have to look. So most of the time when I make shows, it'll be at 6:30 in the morning now, maybe 9:30. And then possibly a 7 o'clock p.m. So you have to manually go to my show when you want to kind of watch it and see it's Crypto Hulk on. But it's going to be like in the morning, somewhere around there, or in the p.m., like around 7 Pacific Standard Time. Olliebug, thanks for that. Olliebug says, keep up the solid work, my man. It's tough. It really is. Affidavit, no problem. They have done it to me already. Oh, wow. I don't even have a donation button. Oh my God. This is the illegal stuff. So those people that have these things, you contact the YT in the send feedback. Go into either your member or whatever, where you see send feedback, tell them as of now, you're being put on notice. If I don't see my donation button, I'm a paying customer. There's no donation button. Fix it, or we'll see you in a class action lawsuit. And if they got 500 people that are doing that shit, they're like, oh shit, you know? And then we will see if this stuff gets fixed. If it doesn't get fixed over the next week or two, then I will be pursuing legal class action lawsuit. We'll probably sue them for, I don't know, we'll see if we can get 100 million. And if we got 100 people, then each you guys get $1 million minus the lawyer for 33%. So it's a good way to pick up some change, you know? All right. So I'm going to get off that subject with this. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Australia, but I do know what I hear is 6 months from now. Okay. Crypto licensing and legislation, first half of the year. That's the only thing I need to know on this fucking page. Next, I'm going to breeze through this because it's starting to kind of get up there in time. Copy. Okay. This article proved to you that Ripple helped Australia create their CBDCs and their crypto laws while America sues Ripple. Makes no fucking sense. That's how I know all this. That's why I don't report on a court trial, because it's fake. You have to see that it's fake. If you can't see this court trial is fake, like all these people reporting on it every day, it's fucking sad. Why are you making videos on a fake lawsuit? I mean, I could go on and on. The people have been here a long time. They know about the 2015 settlement agreement, where the Department of Justice and the Treasury already determined that the XRP was electronic money, and that Ripple is allowed to buy and sell these cryptos. The court already knows this. This whole trial's fake. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. So in this article here, it's 2021, December 8th. 21, 20. So it's like 1 year and a couple months old. The title of this article is, here we go, Ripple inspires Australia's upcoming crypto regulation. Now, this article was like 1 year and 3 months ago. And they're saying, is that really upcoming? A year and 3 months later? So is that upcoming? That sure as hell ain't upcoming to me. But anyhow, that's what the article read. We're going to scroll down to below where it says risk-based approach to cryptocurrencies. I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs below. It starts off, Ripple proposed 3 principles upon which, go to that paragraph where it says Ripple proposed 3 principles upon which an Australian regulatory framework. Oh, wow. Ripple's proposing principles where Australia's regulatory framework for digital assets should be founded. Can you believe that? Ripple's saying, hey, Australia, you should found, or you should base your crypto framework on these 3 principles. That's amazing right there. And we just got done looking at the Ripple article. We got done looking at the article showing Australia is going to have in 6 months crypto regs. And right here, Ripple told them how to do it. The regulatory framework, Ripple says this: number one, should be technologically agnostic. Ripple's telling them what to do. Can you believe this? Why is Ethereum not there? You know all the haters? Why is Bitcoin not telling Australia how to do this? Why is, oh, I'm sorry, Bitcoin doesn't even exist because no one even made it. There's no business address. You can't call if you got a problem with Bitcoin. We don't even know who fucking made that shit. I can go on and on. Why is there no other crypto company? But Ripple is here. In practical terms, this means that financial services uses digital assets, crypto, as a solution, should not be treated differently from financial services embedding legacy architecture. What are they saying here? Ripple is telling Australia, this is very important too, that crypto is the same as money. Ripple is teaching Australia how to build their framework for crypto. Crypto will be just like stocks, bonds, promissory notes. Ripple's telling them this and they're listening. This is amazing. Like, I'm so proud, like, of Ripple. I swear to God, I'm ready to have a moment. Now, the next paragraph we're going to read is under the follow the lead of the United Kingdom and Singapore. Number one, I already did a last night's or my last show. I think it was last night even. I showed you that Singapore, the country. I showed you the link. I'm not doing it tonight. Singapore, the country, is a Ripple partner, not the Bank of Singapore, the country of Singapore. And I'll bet you that when Singapore comes out with its CBDC, Ripple helped to make it because they're a Ripple partner. Duh. United Kingdom. Ripple is on the Digital Pound Foundation. Ripple's going to help the United. I've already showed that article, I don't know, like 50 times in the past 2 months. Ask everybody's on the show. Everybody's seen it. Hulk don't need to lie. I got facts. I never have to lie. Ripple, so here it is. Ripple noted that there is no single or generally recognized definition of digital assets at the present. What does this mean? I've only said this once a week at least for the past 152 weeks. We have no definitions of digital assets in the United States Code. Therefore, this court trial is fake. Let me read this again. Ripple told Australia that you basically right now have no single definition of crypto. And he's telling them you're going to have to get one to use it. And submitted that these assets should not solely be defined relative to a specific technology, but for the purpose of regulation should instead fall under a broad heading such as digital assets. Next paragraph, Ripple noted that this approach is consistent with that taken by the UK Ripple partner and Singapore Ripple partner, which have issued classifications that do not depend on whether a business model uses DLT or not. It's recommended that Australia adopt, oh, here we go. So Ripple is telling Australia, it is recommended, Australia, that you adopt a digital asset taxonomy. That means a bunch of laws and explaining and breaking stuff down. In order to provide legal clarity or character of digital assets. So here's what probably Brad Garlinghouse, but Ripple is telling Australia, you need to break down what, and I've said this again only 150 times in the past 3 years. I probably said like 300-400 times, but Ripple is telling Australia, you need to have definitions of what's a crypto, what's staking, what is yield farming, like what is a smart, like all these things. He's telling them you need to have all these rules. You don't have them. And then if you do that, Australia, you will provide clarity to the legal character, means you will make crypto legitimate in your country. He says it is recommended that this taxonomy provide clear definitions between payment tokens, utility tokens, security tokens, etc. I'm not going to go down anymore because this is going to take a lot of time. I think you get the point that Ripple is like totally helping Australia out, okay? And with that, I got one last article. I don't, fuck it, okay. This I'm gonna have to burn through. Let me see if I highlighted anything. Shit. No, I'm not going to bring in this. There's too much information. We're gonna have information overload. But okay. So let me look through the comments and see what's up. And I got some tequila and whiskey. I got to drink it. What time is it? Shit, it's getting close to what? 8 o'clock on a Friday. Some bitch. Some bitch. 7:40 p.m. Yep. Time to start bottoms up. Uh, it's coming, Kyle. We are waiting for the UK. Ripple is doing with Australia what Stellar did with Ukraine. Yes, giving the platform to build the national digital currency. Exactly right. XRP got United Kingdom ahead. We waiting for the slow process when the case is over. They're just stalling us. See what I don't report it to court trial? It's fake. Totally fake. Gary Gensler, the SEC in charge of all the securities, wouldn't like let me ask you something, just common sense, that we have here. Why would Gary Gensler have a job for 2 years and not tell us what cryptos are securities? You ever wonder why that? He's like, oh, and Elizabeth Warren, I want all of it's going to be illegal. We got to protect people. All that fucking dumb shit. Let's think now. Gary Gensler is running the SEC for 2 years and like a month or two. Hasn't told us anything. There's a reason for that. There's probably a lot of different reasons. One of mine is that our government needs more time, maybe, to do something with crypto. But the other part of me says we got to get most of the world in because United States and Europe just can't use it and share it together because then the rest of the world will be shit out of luck. So I honestly feel what it is. We're trying to get all these countries linked up. That's what I really feel it is. That's why, and there's no value. The Johnny Utah said today again. I was watching his channel, and he was saying that the value. Well, there's a couple things that bring crypto value, but part of it, what it is when stuff is tokenized. So you'll have all these people ask you, "Why is the price 38 cents? Why is the price?" Well, first off, part of crypto is tokenized. Like when you tokenize land and put it on a blockchain, now it has value, right? And then when you put money in tokenized dollar bills on the ledger, it gets value. When you tokenize all the gold, all the silver, all the land, all the buildings, all the racehorses, all the art paintings, when you tokenize that and put it on the XRP ledger, the price starts skyrocketing. Okay. And then also, what makes a ledger valuable is how good it is. So those two things. Now, we're seeing banks. I'm reading off articles each day. Rico Forest, 44. Thank you, Hulk. Must have must admit, miss you drinking on the show. Yeah, it's just there's so much stuff, man, that I'm trying to provide so much information that I have to be able to think clearly because this shit gets complicated, right? And we're getting near the end, and I've got so much stuff in my head. Like in the old days when I'm starting, there's nothing going on, man. I'd have like 3 articles or 4 for a whole show, and it's just, or maybe less. But now I could easily, like, literally at the top of my screen, I have like 3 or something, maybe 4, and they weren't really like super deep divey or nothing because nothing was going on. Like the other day when the household bank is working with this one investment company and they're tokenizing the sterling. Like that shit wasn't going on 3 years ago. So I could have a show, Rico Forest. I could have a show and be drinking whiskey and shit, because there ain't nothing going on. And then now it's like, fuck, I could have 18 news articles across the top of my screen. I'm like, shit. I got to be able to think because that shit gets complicated when there's 18 and I got to do the deep dive shit. When I'm just reading off some bonehead stories and shit, like in the beginning, that's easy. I could stay lit and do the show, but now it's just too fucking tough, man. And it's just we're getting near the time, and I want to make sure everybody gets the best info. So I'm really, really spending a lot of time in this channel to make a good program. So, all right, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna start off with the whiskey and finish off with the tequila, and see if I can make it back to the bedroom. Nah, it won't be that bad. Let's have a few, like, not saying how much. All righty, buddy. I'll see you on my next program. I don't know when that'll be. More than likely, I'm taking tomorrow off. Um, Monday through Thursday, I made 3 videos a day. It's a lot of fucking work, man. Working like a whole fucking day. The only time off I would have is to work out or eat. Other than that, I was deleting spam, looking for news. Like, that's fucking Monday through Thursday was like fucking torture. Today I knocked out 2, but this show's a long one. Tomorrow I think I'm taking the day off. I don't think I'm gonna do a Sunday morning one, but more than likely, if I can find good information that you must have, I'll do a Sunday PM show, probably around 6 p.m. Pacific. And we'll see. All righty.